Good morning. It's Saturday the 15th of March, and I'm a few weeks away from being 65. I've decided I've got to get on with my yoga practice on YouTube, so I'm just going to do a quick half-hour session to get you motivated to use all the organs in your body, to use all your muscles, to increase your flexibility and strength, and to make you feel calmer and more relaxed, to reduce your stress levels, to improve your lung condition, healthier heart, improved mood, better focus. I could go on, but just try it and see how you feel. It's something I've done all my life with Mum, who's 92. She first came in when I was a teenager saying she was going to yoga classes, and honestly, I thought it was so weird, and she still does yoga at 92. So that goes to show that it gives you longevity, and it definitely improves everything about your body and your fitness level. So hopefully you'll be able to follow me. I've got a mat. You just need a mat or a towel, and you can do this in your bedroom or wherever you want. So here we go. So you start by relaxing. Go to your mat or your towel and lie down flat if you can. If you can't lie down flat, simply sit in your chair and just relax. Totally relax your body. Relax your arms, your shoulders, your legs, your feet, your hands, your facial muscles, your tummy. Everything needs to be relaxed. And take some deep breaths while you're lying flat on your back or while you're sitting in your chair. Take some deep breaths. Close your mouth. Breathe in through your nose and exhale. When you've taken 4 breaths, deep breaths in, lean over to your right or left and bring yourself up to your mat, to a standing position. And at this point, I'll take my glasses off. And we're going to do the first thing, which uses every muscle and every area of your body, every organ and muscle, your heart, your lungs, all your intercostal muscles in around your rib cage, all your arm muscles, your leg muscles, everything. And it's called Surya Namaskara, or in English, sun salutation. So if you stand at the top of your mat, I don't know if you can see me well, but if you stand at the top of your mat and with your legs about shoulder width apart and take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, place your hands in prayer, and that brings all the energy to your heart. And then you've exhaled, so inhale, hands to the sky and lean back. Exhale, hands to the ground. Inhale, right foot back. Exhale, left foot back and form a plank. And then drop your knees, chest and forehead to the ground and point your toes. Inhale, look up in cobra, hands on the mat. Exhale, in inverted V or downward dog, and keep your heels as far to the ground as possible. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, hands to the sky, lean back. Exhale. sun salutation, and we can do several of those. I'll do 4 of them to begin with, and you can do them in your own time, but I will carry on doing these salutations until we do the next posture. So inhale, exhale, hands in prayer. Inhale, hands to the sky. And if you're sitting in a chair, you can just copy these. Obviously you can't do the lying down and stretching back with your legs, but you can stretch your legs out in front of you. Stretch your arms above your head. It's very easy. That's 3. We'll do 1 more. So inhale, exhale, hands in prayer. Inhale, hands to the sky, lean back. Exhale, hands to the ground. Inhale, left foot back. Exhale, right foot back, form a plank. Drop the knees, chest, forehead to the ground, point the toes. Inhaling cobra. Exhaling downward dog. Inhale, left knee to the ground, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, hands to the sky, lean back. Exhale, relax. Now there's a very easy way to get your body, your heart should be beating a little bit faster. You should feel you've done a really good exercise to get your body going in the morning. And before I start all this, when I wake up, I do breathing exercises. These are very good for your lung condition. And if you are suffering from shortness of breath, for example, you better talk to your GP first or your doctor. But generally, if it's only slight shortness of breath, then you can carry on with these exercises, and they're going to be much more beneficial to you than anything else, apart from walking up a very steep hill. So if you sit in a comfy position, as comfy as possible, and then you sit up as straight as possible with a straight back. Place your hands in Chin Mudra, which is where you put 3 fingers like that, and you keep the energy in by holding onto your thumb and your first finger. And then you would take a deep breath in, or several deep breaths. And then you would push out air through your nose as you breathe in. So it's called Kapalabhati, and it's difficult for me to explain on a video, but if you breathe in and pull your stomach in, try pulling your stomach in without breathing, just pulling it in while you're talking like I am. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm not sure if you can. But I'm sitting and I'm pulling my stomach in. Can you see that? That's what I'm doing. At the same time, I'm pushing out air through my nose, so I'm going. I don't know if you can see that well, but that's what I'll be doing. I'll be sitting with my legs crossed or my legs out, whatever, and it's a very easy thing to do, and it uses your whole lung capacity. It's what people don't do in society today. People just don't breathe properly. They breathe shallowly. They breathe from their clavicle. You need to breathe from your abdomen. So you need to go. Can you hear that? Okay, so we need to do several of those. Generally 10 or 20. Whatever you can manage. So take a couple of deep breaths in. And then take another couple of deep breaths in, and you are going to breathe in really deeply, exhale, and breathe in and stop breathing for 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Deep breath. You don't have to do 30 seconds. I'm just suggesting 30 seconds. It's really anything you can do is completely beneficial to your lungs. It's a way of calming you as well. If I have a patient who's having a bit of a panic attack about something, I'll tell them to close their eyes and close their mouth and breathe through their nose. If they can, really slowly in bed. If they're panicking about something that's going on the ward or something that's going on with them, then it's a really good way of relaxing and de-stressing. So that's 2 breathing exercises. Another breathing exercise, which is very important, is called anuloma-viloma, which is alternate nostril breathing. And this is where you would place your hands into something different called Vishnu Mudra. You don't have to know all these names. It's simply the way I was taught by the monks in the ashram. And we just place our first 2 fingers on the palm of our hand, which leaves you with your thumb and your pinky finger and your 4th finger. And you can close off one nostril with your thumb and the other nostrils with the other 2 fingers. So you close off your first nostril, your right nostril rather, and you'd inhale through the left for 4 counts. Then you close off both nostrils and you keep your nostrils, you close them off for 8 counts, and then you would exhale for 8 counts. I can show you, I'll show you a couple so that you can see. So you inhale via the left, 1, 2, 3, 4. Close off for 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale right nostril, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. Inhale, right nostril, 1, 2, 3, 4. Close off both nostrils for 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, left nostril, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, left nostril, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. It's a very easy exercise. It uses both sides of your brain. It obviously uses both passages into your lungs, and you can do those as many times as you want to, and it's going to be so beneficial for your breathing and your lung capacity and just relaxation in general. So I hope that's going to help you. And then another exercise you can do, another yoga exercise, which is perfect for your lower back and your stomach muscles. Just take my clip out. You need to lie on your back, and you need to support your back as well. Don't just lie there and not support your back. So the best thing to do is put your arms very close to your sides. As you'll see in your chair, you need to put your arms close to your side to lift your legs up. You're going to lift one leg up 6 times, then the other leg, and then both legs together. So right leg, point up to the sky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now both together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, now when you've done that, you need to try and relax for a few seconds, 10 seconds. So open your legs, open your arms, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths while you're lying down. And that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the next position I'm going to do is called the fish position, where you would again put your arms under your back and your bottom. Bring yourself up by sticking out your chest and then lowering your head to your mat. And that's a fantastic position. Gives you flexibility in your cervical spine, and you need to then take your head in your hands and gently rock it from side to side, just as a counter position to that fish position. When you get up from that position, always get up on your side. It's you're protecting your lower back constantly, but also you're increasing your strength because you're doing positions that you wouldn't normally do. So another way, and then you would turn over onto your hands and knees, and you would stretch out your right leg and your left arm and hold that for as long as you possibly can. Just keep stretching your muscles. So you're holding your muscles taut, and lower them down, and do exactly the same with the other side. And lower them down. That's lovely. And then you would essentially raise yourself up into a downward dog position and try and flatten your feet to the ground. As you can see, the older you get, I've got osteoarthritis and I've got osteoporosis, so I have to get up and be careful that I don't overstretch. But you just have to be gentle, listen to your body, and try and do what you can do in the best way possible. Don't feel bamboozled into doing stuff that you feel uncomfortable with. Another good stretchy thing to do in the morning is to cross your right leg under your left buttock and bring your left leg over your right leg, and then you would stretch to the left side and sit in that position. It's a great spinal twist. It's a lovely position, and you can feel the muscles being used in your gluteal area, which is always very important because the glutes are connected to your leg muscles and you know, they're really pertinent. They're very relevant when you are having lower back pain, and if you haven't got strong glutes, then your back's going to be an awful lot worse. And always do your yoga exercises the same on every side. So bring your left leg under your right buttock, your right leg over your left knee, and lean to the other side. And you should feel the stretch in your glute. Right, the other nice thing to do at the end of the class is stand in a V with your feet facing forward and your left foot point to the other way, and you're going to lift up your right arm, stretch over, keeping your left arm on your left thigh. Take some nice deep breaths while you're doing this. And then the other side, you would then point your feet forward, point your right foot towards that wall, and bring your left arm over the top, holding onto your right thigh. Breathe deeply. yoga is all about breathing, really. Breathing and stretching and relaxing. And it's very important to do all three together intermittently, with a yoga pose, then a breathing pose, then a relaxing pose. So after you've done all these exercises, you must lie down and relax, or sit and relax and take some deep breaths, because, as I said before, breathing's what people don't do properly in society. And the other thing is, we don't drink enough water. 75% of the world are possibly dehydrated because they just don't drink enough water. Coffee and tea is not water. Water is very boring, but it's also, it's life. You can live without food, but you can't live without water. So there you go. I hope whoever's watching this gets some benefits from it. I'm going to do more and more. It's just fitting it into my life. Even at 65, I'm really busy. So it's lovely having you here. Please do email me or text me or call me or whatever if you want to ask any questions, because obviously I'll answer anything I can. And take care and have a great weekend. Thank you.